Hi everybody, can everybody see me and hear me okay? I know we have some new people on today, so I'm very excited for all the new people that are here, and also I know I see some people that always join us. If you can hear me and see me, please say something in the chat so we can all know that you're seeing us fine. Yay. Can everybody hear me and see me okay? We have 18 guests, so hello to the guests. And this show is dedicated for all of our Crafters Home stores. If you're on, say hello. We're going to be working with the Crafters Home products that are available at participating Crafters Home stores. And we're going to go through all of the products in a minute to show you guys everything that is offered at these stores. And I want to show you guys the project that we're making today. We're going to be doing this altered box with I called it a French inspired box because it's using the En Francais collection, which I love. And this is the top here, and then this is the box with the lovely handle here, and then inside the box there is a little mini that is really cute, like this. It has all these beautiful pages. So we're gonna work on all of this today. And like I said, if you are part of the Crafters Home, this is something that's available to you. And some of our participating stores will carry all of these products that I'm about to show you to create like this lovely project or any project that you like. So let me go ahead and show you guys all of the products that are available. And these products are going to be available at these participating Crafters Home locations, okay? So we start with the Mixed Media album, and this is item 557973, and this is the Resist canvas one. And then the Mixed Media inserts, which are my favorite. These are lovely and come with all of these inserts inside, and this is 557942. And then we have some crystals. This really cute one. Isn't this cute with the banner? This is 553920. Then I have this one here, really, really cute with the swirls and everything. This is 544430. And we have a few more crystals that are part of this Crafters Home section. And these little hearts, 551582, and they come in clear as well, 551575. And then I have these. These are super cute with the little glitter inside, the little hearts. Crafters Home, by the way, if anybody's wondering, it's a program that participating stores are participating in, and they're going to carry this selection of products for you guys. So we're kind of testing this out. You know, it's a big program, and these stores are going to carry this selection of Prima products in their stores exclusively. So, you know, if you're wondering if you you have a Crafters Home near you, feel free to email me, frank@primamarketinginc.com. Also, we have some people on that might be able to answer questions about Crafters Home, which is really cool. And then we have these butterflies, 556778. These are really beautiful, and these are items that I personally picked, so you know they're cute. And then this is the flowers from En Francais, and these are 556037. These really cute ones. Look at this one with the butterfly. This is 558444. And then I have these lovely butterflies, 556785. I love these. They're really cute. And I have these smaller flowers, 555597. These are super cute. They're like rolled roses, 557577. And let me go through a few more items here really quick. These lovely, lovely butterflies, 556761. These are called Mariposa. I love that name. These are my favorite too, with the little hanging jewels. These are 556518. Some other butterflies in white. These are great for spring, 556747. These kind of bohemian looking flowers are really cute, 557515. These glitter ones come in yellow and purple, kind of like a lilac color, 557317 and 557294. There's some more of the dangly ones, 556, 501, and these have been like the best sellers at Prima. So I can assure you, like, you know, if you go to any of our participating stores, or even if you just want to order these products, they're still in stock, and we still have them. This is from the Memoire collection, 556099. And then we have these rolled ones. These are 557614. And a few more items here. These are like from the Bohemian collection too. These are 557522. And look at that vibrant purple. Isn't that gorgeous? These are from Memoire as well, 556105. I can tell you these are from my favorite collections. I mean, they're just so beautiful. These are from En Francais. This is 555993. They're so beautiful. And then these here from Memoire, 556143. Super cute. And then these smaller ones, look at how many you get in the pack. 555986. And then we have these from Songbird, 555542. And then these really tiny ones. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, but look at how cute these are. They come in the vintage color and the bright color, kind of pastel. And this is 556341 and 556358. Super cute. You also get some stamps in this Crafter's Home program. We have 4 sets of clear stamps. This one with the little branch and the little bird is really cute in the label. Then this flower. These that are really cute with the text and the little flower. And then these labels. Really cute stamps, and they're perfect for cards, layouts, altered. And this one was 555047. This one's 555054, 555122, and oops, upside down, 555030. And then we have these crystals, favorites. These are the En Francais crystals. Look at how detailed those are. Very, very cute. 553883. Okay. So that's basically the Crafter's Home selection that will be available at these Crafter's Home stores. I hope you guys can go and check them out if you guys have a Crafter's Home. If there's any Crafter's Home stores that are logged in, it would be great to get, you know, you guys say hello and, you know, tell everybody that you're carrying all of these products, which are great, fantastic bestsellers from Prima. And then if you're just joining us, welcome. This is a you know, Crafter's Home dedicated show. And we're doing this box here, this altered box with En Francais products from this Crafter's Home selection. Just to let you guys know, we did use a few other items from the En Francais collection. Just a few papers here. So this one here, and these are still available. So if you guys are interested in buying these, you know, let your retailers know. They'll be able to contact us. And this is Cheval, I think it's called, 843854. I love the little horse. It's so cute. And then this one called Vignette, and this one has all these little cuttable elements, and this is 843922. This one called Province. I love these cuttable borders. They're really cute. And this is 843915. This one's my favorite with the little chair. Isn't that cute? And this is 843878. Those are some of the papers we'll be using, and we're also going to be using this alterable box from Prima. And these are still available from Prima. It's an MDF box. It's very sturdy, made out of wood. And this is item number 646, I think. Oh, well, 200,046. 200,046. That's the item number. So this is the box we're going to be using to create this project here. And I think other than that, that's it. If I forgot something, I'll mention it while we're working on this. So any questions before we get started? You want chairs like that for your dining table? Me too. They're super cute. All right, so we're gonna I'm gonna change the camera here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And then this is the box. You can see it from the top a little bit better. And then we have some elements here that we used from the En Francais collection, and we're gonna go ahead and start covering it up with some of the paper. So I went ahead and cut some paper out previously for you guys. That way you guys don't have to see me cut paper. And I'm using the paper that I showed you guys earlier with the borders. So we're going to start adhering these down. And I have Denny here in the background. He's just lurking in the background, not wanting to talk today. But I told him, no, you have to say hello to everybody.
Hi.
We've had a busy week at Prima. But I'm glad to be here. So I cut out all these papers out here in advance. Let me just find the right one here. I think it might be not this one, but this one.
So what are you adhering it with?
I'm adhering it with some zip dry. Zip dry is perfect for altered items. You can also use Fabri-Tac or that other glue that I use, Formula 405. That works really great. And if you have anything left over on the sides, any extra paper, you can use your Prima knife. It's perfect for all of these intricate cuts. Cuts like butter. Right, Denny?
Yes. Sorry, I was reading.
So you want to cover all of the sides of your box, and I went ahead and covered, I went ahead and pre-cut everything for you guys, and then we're going to go ahead and paint it. So you first want to go ahead and cover the sides and everything here, and I have all of our papers pre-cut. And I also went ahead and put a knob up in the front here for you guys, so you guys wouldn't see me create a disaster. But I used this Fisker's drill, and it's just like a little drill, hand rotating drill, and I used like a little knob that I got at a craft store. Just gonna go ahead and adhere these, and these boxes are perfect for these type of projects. I really like these Prima boxes because they're so sturdy, and you basically do anything you want with them. Gonna adhere this down here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you can trim off all the excess after. And then we're going to go ahead and use some distress ink anyway. So if you have any extra paper lurking there, it'll get covered up with the distress ink. So no worries there. And this is perfect for like a Mother's Day project to give to your mom. Or if you have anybody that went on a trip recently and you want to give them a gift, this is a perfect gift for them. And I'm just adhering some to the sides. You have never seen the Prima box? Yeah, these are kind of vintage Prima. Kind of like hard to find now, but I kind of found a lot of them sitting in our warehouse, and I thought, hey, how come nobody has used these? So, you know, lucky me, right? Just using these lately, and I'm kind of obsessed with them right now. So they're really, really fun, especially for altered projects and all that stuff. Even for mixed media, if you guys have any mixed media projects you guys would like to do with these, they're perfect for that. And they can withhold any kind of medium that you put on them. They're really good for that. Just trimming some of the excess here. And Denny, how has your week been so far?
Busy, exhausted.
Busy, right?
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah, it's good to be busy. Yeah, we've been planning some really exciting stuff for you guys here at Prima, right, Denny? Some exciting news we'll share soon. And just covering the last side here. Everything Prima is hard to find, really. Denatra, you don't have a store nearby that carries Prima? We might be able to find you one. Alright, so now that our sides are all covered, we're going to go ahead and just put one last sheet of paper right in the center here in the bottom. We're going to go ahead and adhere it down, okay? Let me make sure I have the right one here. Yes, okay. Just going to add some glue. And make sure you get all the edges and everything so nothing lifts up. Just like that. Isn't it great when you have everything pre-cut, Denny?
Yeah. Makes things go a lot quicker.
Right. Alright, so now that our inside is covered, we're going to go ahead and start painting it. And I'm going to be using some distress paint or stain here, walnut stain. And I also have some vintage photo. I might mix some of that. I'm going to have my non-stick craft mat here. And I really like these colors. Vintage photo and walnut stain are my favorite. I'm going to go ahead and swipe some of that onto my craft mat. And you can mix these two colors, and I think they look pretty good. I'm going to have a foam brush here. I'm just going to mop some of that color out. And I'm going to start painting it right here in the inside. And you can see this has really good coverage. And I like the fact that these wood boxes absorb the color really, really well. They're not, it won't rub off that easily. So once they dry, it's pretty much set.
Does it take long for it to dry?
Not really. And then we're going to use a heat tool.
Okay.
So once we have that heat tool going, it should dry fairly quickly. And I like the foam brushes because they'll absorb all of this color in there. Who knew you could paint with these, right?
Take the lid off.
Oh. Sorry. I was like,
now, is it okay if your stain or paint gets on the paper?
It will.
Or you
it's
want to
okay.
try and keep it off of the paper?
You can try to keep it off of the paper, but I'm actually going to go over it in a minute with some of the same color, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, so just going in there with the brush. And I like this color because it gives it like a really antique kind of brown color. It's really nice. Brushing some on there. I think I need a little bit more. You could also use acrylic paint, or I know one of our designers used our chalkers to paint boxes. This is kind of a big box though, so you might rip apart the chalker, but you can use any kind of paint you have at home. Acrylic paint works well too. What I like about these is that they're liquid, so they'll be faster to work with. Any Crafters Home stores on right now that might want to say hello? I know we had a few that were going to join us. Or any international people that are joining us today. I know we had a lot of international people yesterday. So now I'm going to grab a brush here, and I'm going to go in more detailed into the box. I know we have some edges there that we still have to cover up, so just want to go in with the brush really lightly. Just get all those edges you missed.
You have United Kingdom.
Oh, United Kingdom, hello.
Norway. Finland.
Hello, Finland.
Czech Republic.
Nice, we have a lot of international people.
Italy. England.
Nice. Oops. Just brushing some on here. And we're trying to get those little edges that we missed because the foam brush is kind of thick on the head, so it might not go into those little nooks and crannies. And we're using the distress stain. We're using walnut stain, and we're using vintage photo to get all those little sections there that we're missing. And you want to use a craft mat because it's not going to stick to it, so the paint will just repel on that mat. Right. So Denny, what other ideas can you give us to use these boxes for? I know you can use it as a jewelry box, or you can use it as a treasure box, which is what I call this one.
Keepsake box.
Keepsake.
Remote box.
A remote. That's a good one.
No one wants the remotes on the table.
Apparently people do. People put them on the table all the time. I lose my remote all the time, so this might be a good box for that. Yeah, this is the perfect box for anything, really. Or even to keep like some, you know, love letters or a diary or anything that you have that you might want to just have in a little treasure box. And this model of this box that Prima sells comes with like a divider. It's actually a jewelry box. It comes with a divider inside that you can actually use as a jewelry sectional thing, so you can use it that way as well. I just took out those compartments because I wanted to have a little mini in there.
What are the dimensions of the box?
I think it's, let me measure it here really quick. It's 9 inches by 7. So 7 by 9 or 9 by 7. I'm not good with that, but just getting some of these, getting some color into those nooks and crannies in there. And then with your foam brush, you want to just spread out that color, make sure it's all spread out. Oh, someone said a bigger box for their flowers. Yes, that's a good idea too. To keep all of your Prima flowers in there. Love that. Alright, I think we got it all colored in, so I'm just going to give it a quick dry with my heat tool, just to set that paint. You're a crafter's home in Alaska? Hello, Paula. Paula, hello. She's one of my customers. She's awesome. Glad you joined us. Yeah, if there's any stores on that would like to have their, their address, on there, or just you could share the address with us, or your phone number, if in case any of our customers want to get in touch with you to buy any of these products, that would be great. And then with the same foam brush, I'm just going to sweep up some of this color that's left, and I'm going to go ahead and cover some of these edges on top here, just with your foam brush. Yeah, if there's any other crafters home, I know Laura from Scrapbook Paradise was going to be on. I wonder if she's on. Maybe she's shy. If there's any crafters home stores, say hello, because this show's for you. We're using the products that are available in these participating stores. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and grab some distress ink in our little foam distressor, and we're going to go ahead and start inking some of the edges on this box. And you can see that it's going to add just a little bit more vintage look in there.
You're using the same ink that you actually use.
Yeah, so the same color. So I'm using Vintage Photo, and then you can use Walnut Stain as well. Just want to ink all of that on the edges here. And you don't have to go too deep in there, but if you want to use darker color, you can. But when you go ahead and layer the color even more, it'll just make it darker. So
really ages it.
Yeah. This is called Distress Ink. And we're using Vintage Photo. That's the color we're using.
Now, what is the difference between the ink that you're using on the pad versus the one that comes in the bottle? Is it the same?
It's
just
the
different?
same color, but the bottle one is fluid.
Gotcha.
So if you do that on paper, it might just make it fall apart. So this is more of a dry application. So I think it works better. I know there's people that put the liquid one on paper, but it has to be really thick paper, like a manila tag or something thick, like thick cardstock. Just want to go over all the sides. I think I'm missing this side. And it really changes the paper really, really well. And this will also cover up any of the white from the paper that you just cut. So if you have any white on the corners, you can just go ahead and give it a few swipes.
They're asking about the little green dot.
The green dot is from our camera. It means it's recording, I think. So it's not your computer, it's our camera.
It's not part of the project.
And it's not part of the project. I can't grab it. See? So just doing a little bit inside just to kind of blend all of that color in and make it look more consistent. I love this ink, it's just so great. Alright, looks like we're almost done here. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and work on the lid. And for the lid, we already went and covered the top, but for the back, we're first going to paint it, and then we're going to add our paper, because we have like these little edges on here. So we're going to go ahead and grab our same ink that we used previously. Just ink some of that onto your mat. Just going to combine these two colors that we're using, the Vintage Photo and Walnut Stain. Just gonna color that in. And you could just go into the corners. You don't have to go into the middle because we're gonna get it covered with paper anyway, but you just wanna have some of that covered up. That way when you put the paper on, it's easier. I might use my brush here for these detailed sections. The box is from Prima. It's a vintage keepsake box. So we still have some of those left. If you're a retailer and would like to order these, we still have them. It's item number 200-064. And they're perfect for altered items. So if you want to even replicate this class in your store, you can. Feel free to do so. This show will be recorded, so you can actually watch it again later on and take a look at all the steps that we took. Alright, just going into these little sections here for the lid. I discovered them in the warehouse. Yes, Carrie, I did. There's like so many of them in the warehouse and now I'm hooked. I call them vintage Prima. Vintage Prima boxes. They're pretty much vintage. They've aged. But yeah, we still have them. We have a variety of shapes and sizes, and just make sure you call your Prima rep and you should be able to get some. Just going into the edges. I think it might be easier if I use the foam for this edge here.
Now, do you have to seal this where you painted?
You don't have to. You can if you wanted to, but it doesn't rub off once it's dry. So unless you put any water on it, like have it near water, then you don't want to do that. But other than that, it's fine. I think the wood absorbs the color very well, so you don't have to worry about that. Or if you're using acrylic paint, well, that's gonna dry basically.
They're talking about your clean hands and your nails.
I know, everybody asks me that. I don't know.
Adam says that you clean them before the show.
He has sanitizer on his desk. Is Adam on? Oh my god.
Adam's the one doing the little short comments.
I see. Yes, I do have sanitizer on my desk. I'm kind of like a sanitizer crazy person. I go to Bath and Body Works a lot. I love having my hands clean. Which is weird, right? Because when you're a crafter, like, you get your hands dirty all the time. But, I don't know. When I'm done with my project, I just run to the restroom and wash my hands. People are noticing my nails. Denny, you should show them your nails.
Oh, I just cut them down.
Your nails are really nice. My nails are bad. I need to get a manicure like pronto. Okay, let me just finish up these little borders here.
A little key too is if you moisturize your hands really well with lotion.
Yeah!
Before you start crafting, then most of the paints and stains won't stick to it.
Oh! See, now you even got a beauty tip. Yeah. Now we did get some paint on top. That's okay because now we're gonna go with our ink and we're gonna go ahead and blend that out. Let me get a little Denny. Huh?
I want to say my hand.
Denny, show them your hands.
Here.
Oh my god, look at this. Look at this fabulousness. His nails are so perfect. I am so jealous. Okay, just gonna wipe that off. And then I'm gonna go ahead and ink some of this because we did get some stain on there, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and blend that out with our distress ink that we have here. And Denny, can you hand me, there's another vintage, there's a vintage photo in the drawer, but there's a walnut stain in there. If you could be so kind to hand me that. Denny's such a great assistant. And we're just gonna ink this out. Thank you. Gonna add some of that darker color to just really make this really vintage. Yes, Denny is back at Prima. We love him here. Love having him here. He is great. He's our little interior designer person. And he does a lot of other stuff too. Not just that. But yeah, glad to have him here.
Thank you.
Alright, and we're just gonna go ahead and finish inking this up with some more distress ink. And then the back, we're gonna go ahead and give this a quick dry with our heat tool. See, my hands are not clean anymore. Ah! Good thing this comes off. I look like I went digging. Really? This is the first time? I need some baby wipes or something, which I think Denny is getting for me. Aw, he's a sweetheart. Thank you, Denny. You're awesome. Ugh, like that doesn't look right. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab our piece of paper that we had and we're gonna go ahead and cover this part here. So we're gonna glue that down. And you wanna make sure this is dry. Just gonna glue that down. It's good that I had all this stuff pre-cut. Like that. Okay. Perfect. And then just go ahead and ink it just a little bit. just to blend everything in and make everything look nice and pretty. Yeah, I just wiped my hands with some baby wipes, so that should help while I run to the restroom later and try to get it all off. Okay, so now we have our back and we have our lid, and we're gonna go ahead and work with the lid now, okay?
The best part.
The best part, yes. All right, so I'll put these aside. And we're gonna start working with the lid. Gonna move this craft mat over. We're gonna need it later, but for now, just gonna put it on the side. And we're gonna grab some of our items here that we're gonna be using. Some of these flowers, some of these, this pretty lady, which I will show you in a minute. Some of those. We're gonna be using some of our vintage tickets here, and some of the crystals. And what else? Oh, a frame. I'm gonna be using this little frame I got at a craft store. So we're gonna start layering our flowers here. You always want to start with the bigger flower when you're working with flowers, because you wanna make sure that you get you work around the big flower. So I'm gonna start with this large one here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show them the one we're doing here. This is what we're gonna be making, the lid. So I'm gonna adhere this one down. And oh my god, if you guys know me, you guys know that my little glue gun is like my favorite thing ever. Well, guess what? It broke. So now I have to use it like this, because I don't want to get rid of it. My mom's like, just buy another one. I'm like, no, this is my little glue gun. I started scrapbooking with it when I first started scrapbooking. Can't get rid of it.
They're asking how many papers it took to cover the box.
It took, I believe, 3 papers. 3 papers. And we're using some of the En Francais flowers on this one. And when you're working with your flowers, you just want to plump them up, because sometimes with the packaging and everything, they might get squished. So just kind of work with them.
How many papers are actually available? 6?
Oh, for En Francais?
Correct.
There's like about 8 different papers, but I only have some of them. I'm only using some of them today. So there is still some En Francais papers left.
And they are double-sided.
And they are double-sided, yes. They're all double-sided, beautiful papers.
Nice cardstock, too.
I know, it's very nice cardstock. So we're just layering some of the flowers here. Let me see. I want to use some of these vintage ones. I love these. These are the Parissa Winston mix. Love that name. Just gonna add some glue here. Don't make fun of my glue gun, guys. My mom's like, just get a new one. I'm like, I don't want to. I love this one. I know, it looks so funny pushing the glue myself. What broke was the little thing here. The
trigger?
Yeah, the trigger. That's what broke. I don't know how it broke. I think I had too much energy that day, and I went,
a little heavy on the trigger finger.
Yeah, and I was like, oh no, oh my god. I was so sad the whole day. I think I cried a little bit. Alright, we're just layering some of these flowers on there. Really, really love these. I think I like this one here. And like I said, there's no really right way or wrong way to do this. But you could just layer the flowers. I'm making a box to store my glue gun in. Hey, that's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of these little cute En Francais flowers. Aren't these gorgeous? They're super gorgeous. Love these, love these. I love that they have the little crystals on them. Oh my god, look at my hands. I look like I killed someone.
Your glue gun.
Everybody's making fun of my glue gun, aren't they? Oh. Okay, just adding some on there. Oh, I love this one with the little polka dot. It's cute.
Dirty.
Oh my god, someone said I should put rest in peace on it. No.
Oh, I guess you could use it for a pet box.
A pet box? I don't know about that. Okay, adding some of these here. I love these. These are so cute. And you could just layer them in there. No wrong or right way. Isn't that beautiful? All right, and then we're gonna add this resin by Ingvild. We're gonna add this pretty lady. I don't know, for some reason she reminds me of a French lady. That's the reason I used her. I was like, oh, you know, she
does.
She looks French. She looks like a madame, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna add her in there. Somewhere. Probably in here. Just gonna add a little bit of glue there. And these do come with adhesive, but I always like to add a bit more glue just to kind of be on the safe side. Cute. And then I'm gonna add something here, which is my frame. I have this really nice frame that I got at a local craft store. Gonna add it right there, but before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it really quick. And I usually paint my frame with this Tattered Angels glaze. This one's in coconut shell.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like that. Ooh. Let me just shake it up a little bit more. I love the resin too. Is it storm season already? Oh my god. I'm like so like ready for summer. But I just hope it's not hot. Okay, all the glitter is somehow in the top, so let me use this fine brush here to kind of squeeze in there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and rub all of this ink on there. Just kind of get a vintage color on it. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna dry. And I just like some of the white peeking out.
Now, will you rub any of that off, or will you just let it sit?
I'll just dry it with the heat tool. It'll just dry. I don't even have to use that much, it's just a bit. Just rubbing some here.
They're asking what you're painting with again.
I'm using Tattered Angels Glimmer Glaze in Coconut Shell. That's the color. It's almost like a fluid paint, right? Mm-hmm. Like a fluid glaze. It glazes things. I guess that's what it does. I just like the color. It's just nice. It's a nice vintage kind of color.
And it doesn't take long for it to dry.
No, it's already drying actually as we are painting. So it dries pretty quick, but if you want, you can actually dry it with a heat tool as well. Just give it a few seconds and it'll dry. Make sure to get all those inside sections. And get that bottom part there. Any more Crafter Home stores that joined us a bit later? Welcome. We're working on this treasure box here.
They're asking about the frame.
The frame I got at a local craft store. It's just a regular photo frame that I got. It's actually a photo frame that comes with a little stand, but I just removed everything from it. So just gonna give it a quick dry here. It'll dry fairly quickly. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere it on top of the box. So I'm going to turn it on the back side, going to add some glue. Did you see how cool I just pressed all that glue in there? Going to get my lid again. Going to adhere it right there. Hope that's centered. Okay, well, if it's not, it's already there. And then I went, Denny went ahead and cut some of these ovals for me, and I went ahead and cut the Eiffel Tower for one of the papers. And I just went ahead and I'm going to go ahead and ink a little bit on there, on this paper here. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere it right in the middle with some foam tape, or foam squares actually. Just going to add a few on there. Just a few. A few means 50, yeah, that's right. Yes, we do carry a variety of frames as well. We have resin frames, metal frames. Prima has a variety of frames. Just peeling these off here. Man, I kind of forget which ones I peeled off already, so I just kind of go like that. And then I'm going to adhere it right in the center of the frame, just like that. Okay. This is what we have so far. Isn't that cute? I feel like my little Eiffel Tower might be a little crooked, so let me rearrange that. I think I need to move that more to the center. I'm moving them more to the center because they're not. There we go. Perfect. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab this crystal here. Love the Eiffel Tower one, and I'm gonna use it on the Eiffel Tower. So what you wanna do, and I love the fact that these come on an acetate sheet, makes it easier for placing them on things. I'm going to cut it out, and I'm just going to measure it up against the actual Eiffel Tower here. I might be able to just squeeze it all in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of the sheet. I'm going to add a little bit of glue just to make sure it stays on. Just a tad bit. These are self-adhesive, but I just add a little bit of glue just to make sure it stays on, especially if I'm adhering it onto resin or anything else. Doesn't that look cute, Denny?
It does look cute.
Look at how cute. And look at how shimmery that is. Cute. And just for kicks, I'm gonna add, I like saying that. Is that a thing?
I guess so.
Okay. I like this Bon Voyage ticket, wood ticket. It's a Prima ticket. I'm gonna add it on to that. Gonna add a bit of glue. Gonna put it right here. No, I don't want to put it there. Sorry, I changed my mind a lot. Put it here. That's what I hate about hot glue, all the little strings. Okay. Cute. I think we were missing a little flower in there. What do you think, Denny?
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna add one more. Who is tap dancing? I don't know. Who is tap dancing, Denny?
That's not tap dancing. That's someone walking down the hallway upstairs.
Oh, okay. I feel like we need something up here, so I might just put a little... Yeah, you can never have too many flowers, right, Denny?
No.
Gonna add one more here. And let me see if I could fit that crown in there. So I did have a crown on the original. Oops, where's my other one? Oh, here it is. Would that look cute? I did have it on the original just like that. Isn't that cute? I think we could do it, right?
Yeah.
Let's try it. Let's see.
The more bling, the better.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, it's hard not to put stuff on this. Just gonna add some glue to make sure it sticks to the resin.
There you go.
That's so cute. Look how cute that is. Ah, I love it. Okay, so now for the edges here. Oh, and I think I'm missing one more thing, Denny. I think I'm missing the key.
Mm-hmm.
The key goes in the bottom. Just right under the little Bon Voyage. We're gonna put the little key. Isn't that cute? I think I need to re-stick the Bon Voyage though. It's kind of unsticking because it kind of dried on me. Ah, hi Marilia. Nice that you joined us. I'm glad we have so many people on. I know it was kind of short notice, but glad you guys made it. Look at me and my glue gun tactics. Oh my god. Oh my god!
You're dripping.
It's dripping everywhere because I'm squeezing. Oh my god, this is failing. You're making me nervous, Denny.
Sorry.
You're making me lose my little technique here. This is so tacky, isn't it? Look at, I can't do it. Okay, help me. Okay, there. Okay, I'm gonna stick this down here. Hopefully that sticks a little better. Okay. And hello, Vivian. Welcome. Glad you were able to join us. And now we're gonna go ahead and add some of those pearls that I love so much. And I'm also gonna add some glossy accents. And the glossy accents, you just wanna add some dots. So I'm gonna add a few dots. And these are gonna dry clear, and they add so much.
They're telling you to put your glue gun to rest.
No, don't. Don't tell me that. I'm gonna cry. I love my glue gun. I know, I probably need to buy another one, but... See, I bought a really expensive one, and it broke, like, on the first day. And then I was like, you know what? My glue gun is fine. And then the reason we're doing the glossy accents is, let me see if you guys the camera can catch that. See those clear dots there? They dry and they're dimensional and you can feel them. Oh my god, look at my fingers. Ugh. Okay. Isn't that cute? So now we're going to use some liquid pearls and bisque.
Building a coffin for his glue gun.
Everybody's saying that, isn't they? I don't want to put my glue gun in a coffin. Okay, I'm going to add some liquid dots here. Let me just get a little pin because it's clogged. Just a little bit and poke that in there. And I'm just gonna add a few. I don't want to do the whole thing because you guys are gonna get bored of watching me do the dots. But I just want to give you guys an idea of how this goes. It takes a lot of patience, obviously. Sometimes I mess them up, so don't think that I'm perfect in doing this. But you get the idea. Just poke this.
Now can you do the same thing like with a row of like sand crystals?
You can, yeah.
Sand pearls.
Yeah, you can cut them. We have a pink strip in the Crafter's Home selection that you can use as well. But I guess I just like torturing myself, don't I? Just add some of the dots on there, and I'm gonna go all over the lid, all over the box. I just love doing this, it's so relaxing. Just like that. Liquid Pearls King, oh my god. So that's how you do that. You would do it all over the lid here. I'm not gonna do that today though, because I don't want to bore you guys to death. But that's the lid. So now we're going to move on to the box we have over here. And for the box, we're not completely done with the box. What we're going to do is we're going to add some lace on the edges. So I have some Prima lace here. Love this lace. And I'm going to go all over it. But before I do that, I'm going to add some of these metal feet. They're like metal corners actually. And I'm just going to add some glue and just adhere them on there. And it just adds a little bit of realistic look to the box, rather than it just being what's it called?
Adds a bit more dimension.
Yeah, that too.
And protects the corners.
Yes, I agree. Bit more there. I hope they stay on because I want to put it down. And just one more. Gonna add that to the other corner. Perfect. Hope that dries in time though. Might come off, but anyway. Now we're gonna use this lace here to create a border around the edges here. And I should just move this. I don't think it's gonna dry on time.
Should have hot glued them.
Yeah, I should have hot glued them. I don't know, I just like using that glue for that. But anyway, okay. It'll dry. I'm gonna add some of this lace on the top and bottom here. And let me, where's my, okay. I like using the glossy accents. I'm gonna add some on top. Just like so. And add some of the lace. And make sure you stretch it out so you don't get any.
So you can use the glossy accents as an adhesive as well?
Yeah. I like using it because it dries really, really quick. I should have waited for these things, but I did it anyway. Oh, I forgot that knob was on the on the top. Oh my god. It's been a long day already. Okay, adding some more lace on here. And this lace is from Prima, if you guys are wondering. We sell these by the spool. And then on the other side, I'm being extra careful so those metal things don't come off, but I'm gonna add some here. I like the look that this gives to the box. It makes it look very pretty. And then just on the top here. Just like that. That really adds a lot of texture, right, Denny?
Yeah, it does.
I like that. Looks pretty. Someone's singing.
Need to sharpen your scissors?
No, I think they're new. Everything's failing on me. I broke my punch this weekend and I was so sad. That was my favorite circle punch, and I dropped it from like my wardrobe and it just broke. Like it just wouldn't work anymore. But anyway, everything's failing on me. No. Okay, and now I'm gonna add some at the bottom. And for these, you just want to do in between the little metal pieces. So just get enough to cover that. Cut this off. Oops. Just like that. Gonna add some more glue here. I like this knob, isn't it cute, Denny?
Yeah, it is cute.
Gonna add some here.
Now, one could put legs on it if they wanted to, right?
Yeah, they can, or they can. So I saw someone use like those wooden, like spheres or balls or whatever. Those are good too. If you paint them, they look really cute.
Roll them in glitter.
Oh my god, yeah, some brown glitter. That look cute. Alright, we're just adding some trim down at the bottom. I like that the name of that paper, La Chaise. I don't even know if I said that right. Probably didn't. But I like French. French is, if you notice, most of my layouts have French titles. I love that language. It's so beautiful.
Do you speak French?
I do not. But I'm in love with it. Carrie says it sounded Spanish. La Chaise. There, I had a French accent. Okay. If there's anybody from France watching, they're probably like, what is this guy talking about? Okay. The last one here, and we'll move on to our little mini. Oops. I like this trim, it just adds so much prettiness. Gonna trim off some of that. Alright. And then I did add some liquid pearls down at the corners here. That would be cute too. So I'm gonna set this aside to dry. And now I'm going to work on my mini, which I have here. And I'm going to move all this stuff over here. And this is the mini that we're going to be making. It's pretty easy, simple. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to use all of my scraps that I have left from the papers that I had. And then some of the embellishments that we had left as well from all those pretty embellishments. So I have the 4 chipboard sheets here that I cut already, and the size on this is 5.5 by 7, almost like a 5 by 7 picture. And the first paper I'm going to use is, let me see here, let me see which one's my favorite. Ooh, I love the chair one. There's one with the Eiffel Tower, this one. I like this one. So I'm going to stick that down. I'm going to use a tape runner. Oops, wrong side. I'm gonna use the taper to adhere this down. Alright, I'm gonna add that on there. We love the chair. Yeah, we had a little earthquake, courtesy of Denny.
Sorry, I tripped over the cord.
Okay, adding this side here. I like this one. Even though I don't know what that means. Ancien and bois. That was your French lesson for today. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my ink again. Just gonna add a little bit on there. Just to make it go with everything that we've been inking. Probably after this project you're gonna be all inked out. Right, Denny?
Yeah.
Just gonna ink a little bit of the back.
Now, why'd you use the tape runner versus liquid glue?
For my albums, I always use like a tape runner, just because only for the paper, adhering the paper down, just because it's quicker and I don't have to wait for it to dry. But I can also use liquid glue. You can use anything. Oh my god, look at the horse! Oh, so cute. Okay, gonna add that on. It's so hard to pick what side because both sides are cute, aren't they? Cute. Love this little horse. And if you have any excess, you can go in with your knife again and trim that out. Very easy. Okay, and gonna adhere this one. I like this back. Just gonna add a little bit more tape right here. Just like that. And we're gonna go ahead and ink it just a little bit. Right, and then we're gonna just chop off some of that excess paper from my crooked cutting, obviously. Alright, there's page number 2. The chair, oh my god, the chair is so cute. La Chaise. Super cute. Okay, and I'm gonna use this one. This one's cute. Kind of interesting, right?
So, are you going to be doing any Spanish classes?
Yeah, we're planning on doing some Spanish classes in May. Well, bilingual classes, I guess you could call them. So, yeah, we're thinking of doing that. And if anybody would like to see that, leave a comment on Facebook. We would like to hear from you. I know we have a lot of Spanish-speaking friends out there. I would love to offer a French class, but
You need to learn French first.
I need to learn French first, and then I can do that. So yeah, so we're thinking about doing that.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I think people might enjoy that because I know there's some people that can follow along visually, but maybe they still wonder, you know, what's that, or what's, you know, what is he doing, or whatever. So that might be good. Velvet porridge for supper. Yum. Sounds delicious. It's supper already?
Wow, now I'm getting hungry.
I know, it's already kind of lunchtime here. All right, last 2 pages here. I like this one. This one's cute. I had some really good tacos yesterday. But I wasn't supposed to eat anything, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Because I'm on a super diet. Oh, diet. And for any of you guys that joined us a little bit late, we're doing a treasure box with a little mini album inside, dedicated to our Crafters Home friends. These items can be purchased at any of our Crafters Home locations, which I think is awesome. Okay, ink here. Porridge made with butter. Oh. Sounds good, but not good for my diet. Oh my god. Okay, gonna add some ink here. Here we can get started on the decorations. Okay. So you can arrange this however you like, but I like this Eiffel Tower here the best, so I'm going to use that as my cover. And I'm also going to punch a hole in the corner, and that's just for our ring. That's where our ring is going to go. So what I do is I just kind of measure them on there, and then I grab a pencil, kind of mark where I'm going to punch again, because I'm a horrible puncher. I'm gonna punch this one out. And we're working on the mini album that's gonna go inside the box. Alright. Easy peasy. And then we could just put a ring on there, and then maybe Denny can fetch a ring for me really quick. I'm gonna use this gold frame here. I'm gonna add some foam adhesive on top just to make it stand out just a bit more. Oops. And I said some, okay? Don't tease me. I'm only gonna use a few. I know all these food conversations are making me hungry. Thank you, Denny. Alright. I think I need one more on top here. Low-fat butter. Someone said they use low-fat butter. Nice. Okay. Just adding a little bit more foam tape here to give this some dimension. Gonna put it right in the middle, just like that. I'm gonna add a few of the flowers here from our little, I like this green one here. And I'm also gonna add a butterfly and one of these. I like this butterfly here, it's really pretty. Kinda goes with our flower. Look how cute that is. So gonna add that. Gonna add one of our wood tickets. This one that says arriving. Just gonna use some of this hot glue here. Just right in the center of that frame. Super cute. Gonna add the flower down first, this green one, or teal one actually. Are you guys talking about chocolate cake? Oh my god. Okay, adding this here. And then, I know all you guys were wondering, yes, we're gonna use this chair. The chair is gonna go right here. Ah, so cute. Gonna add it right here. And then I think we need maybe a small little flower on the side here. And these butterflies are part of the Crafter's Home selection. These are the Mariposa Marble. Super cute.
They want the code.
556785. There you go. Gonna add this wood ticket right under this flower here. It says arriving. And there's a little cover. Isn't that cute? Love it. Now for the back side, I'm gonna go ahead and create a little pocket. So I love having little leftovers. See, these are some of my leftovers from my cutting for the box. So what I love to do is I like to take all these extra leftovers and I like to punch them with a border punch. And I'm using this Fisker's punch. And we don't need the whole thing. I'm gonna put it on the back here, just like that, to make a little pocket. I think I like this side. Yeah, I like that side more. I'm gonna chop this off. And I'm gonna use some glossy accents here. If it cooperates with me. Cooperates. They should have an anti-clogging glue. It doesn't clog, right, Denny?
Mm-hmm.
Because these clogging ones are so annoying.
Anti-collegial. Isn't that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
Like they do for your blood.
Oh, yeah. What was that again? Anti what? That's an interesting word.
Yeah.
I'm going to take some chipboard from the En Francais collection. And this is also still available. Love this chipboard. Look at how cute all this is. It's hard to pick. I guess we should just use the chair since that's what's on the... Well, actually, no, I don't want to use the chair. I want to use something else. Let's see. I like this one. Just like that. Off center. Anti-coagulant. That's what someone said. There you go. And these are self-adhesive chipboard pieces, which I love. Oops. They're self-adhesive, but not self-directing.
Yeah, did we show this chipboard?
No, but this is not in the Crafter's Home selection, but it's something you could buy separately. It's an extra item.
They're asking about it. What's it called?
It's the En Francais chipboard, and this one is 554781. I'm just gonna go ahead and ink a little bit of this. And I went ahead and punched out some tags with a punch. And I just like to put them in there like it's a little pocket. Isn't that cute? Just like that. And then maybe up top here I can put something else. I can put like another chipboard piece. Oops. Oh, that jumped. It froze. Can you guys see me okay? Let me know.
The tag punch is by who?
The tag punch is by Marvi Ukida. I don't know who that is.
Say that again?
Marvi Ukida. Okay, I added a chipboard piece up on the top. And then let's move on to the next one. The next one, kind of like this one here. Gonna decorate the side here. I'm gonna add, I like this little guy. Let's Great for a photo mat or whatever you like. Gonna add them right there. Gonna add some flowers that I love and some butterflies. Just on the side here. And as you can tell, I don't really think about this. I just kind of glue.
Don't cover up the fleur-de-lis.
This?
No, the fleur-de-lis. Don't cover that.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm gonna add this here. Oops. Just like that. Super cute. I don't want to cover up the chair, so I'll leave it like that. And then the back, I'm going to do a side pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this leftover paper that we had. Kind of like this one. Just in the center. And I'm going to punch it with a border punch. Oh, this one seems to be loose. So I will use this one again. Okay. And I'm going to make it into a pocket, so I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive only on the sides. So here to the side here in the center. Just like that. And then I'm gonna take some ink and I'm just gonna distress that a bit. And then in the center, you can add one of these little pretty circles, the chipboard. And I'm gonna do it with some of the foam adhesive. And I'm going to adhere this right in the middle. Just like that. And then you can squeeze in some of your little tags here. Actually, Denny cut some ovals here for me, so I'm going to use those. I'm going to punch a hole on top to make them into tags. And this is all from our leftover paper, guys, so you always want to save your leftover pieces. See how cute they fit in there? So snug and cute. Cute, right? All right. And then we have another one here. I like the chair one. I'm not going to add too much to this one because I really love the chair. It's really cute. So I'm just going to decorate it on the side here. Maybe you could put a picture or something on there. I think I like this purple one. And I want to put a little ticket in there, one of these wood tickets. This one's cute. I love that. And let's see, maybe a cute little red flower there. So cute. Sit someone on the chair. I should, right? I wish we had like a resin or something we could put on there. All right, for the next one, we're gonna do another little pocket. Kind of like this one here, like that. Just gonna trim it to size. Okay, and then I'm gonna do some border punching here. Thank you, boo-boo. Almost done here, just need one more piece. Just gonna add that on there. Some glue. I like making pockets to the little books. They're cute for pictures and stuff like that. Just gonna adhere that there. And then you wanna, I just like that the chipboard works really well with this. So I'm gonna add this one here. Just right in the center. I'm gonna trim off some of that excess. And then I'm gonna tuck in some of these pretty tags in there. Like that. Just really simple and cute. Because you don't want to take away too much from the box, right, Denny?
No.
The box is just cute on its own. And then for this one, I like that side. I'm gonna use this here. And I'm gonna make another pocket. I love how we can use all of our scraps. Yes, I'm going to Sweden in October, so if any of you guys are in Sweden, I'm so excited to go there.
Karita is actually taking a few of your classes.
Oh!
In Stockholm.
Nice! Yay! I'm excited. I've never been outside of California.
No?
No, I've never traveled outside of California.
Oh,
so
you're gonna love it.
Yay, I'm probably gonna stay there. I'm gonna add this big chipboard piece right here in the middle. And then I'm gonna grab this one here. This one's pretty cool. Oh my God.
They said you forgot to punch.
I know. I did that on purpose. I'm testing you guys. I didn't punch because we're gonna add something right there. Just hang on. Just gonna add this right here with that dimensional adhesive. Remember that mask we had left over? I'm gonna add this right here, right under it, just like that. So I'm gonna adhere it with some, probably some hot glue, just down in its chin. I'm gonna squeeze it in there, just like that. And then we're gonna slide in one of those ovals that I have lurking around, just like that. See how cute that is? And then at the back, I just added a little chipboard here. The one that says moments. I just think that's so cute to add. Just down at the bottom. Just like a little ending, right? All right, let's just assemble it all together now. I'm gonna put this one here, the little chaise. This one, and then I have my little ring here. And then as a final little touch, you can get some ribbon and then tie it on the ring, just for kicks, right, Denny?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna tie this here in a little knot, make a little bow. Thank you, Sharon. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
I think this is Sharon's favorite line. Just adding a few knots of lace. Did I have some other lace? Oh, yes. Here we go. I just like the little tying stuff onto the onto the side. I just think it's cute. Okay, how does that look? Isn't that adorable?
Very cute.
It looks the same as the other one. Cute, cute, cute. And all of this with our Crafter's Home selection. So let's go back to our box here and put it inside. And I think it should fit right in there. Just like that. What a nice gift would this be? And then you have your lid. Just like that. And you know, you want to put the liquid pearls all around it, obviously, but yeah.
You don't want you to put your dead glue gun in there.
My dead glue gun, no. My dead glue gun, no. So this is the project for today. Let me get the original one so you guys can see. We did our box, altered box, treasure box, dead glue gun box, whatever you want to call it. And we did this really pretty treasure box using some of our Crafter's Home selection that's available at participating stores. Okay, love, love, love the way the box turned out. And like I said, you could do so much with these boxes. I just love the way they look, the way they are able. You can alter these however you like. You know, imagine doing like a really grungy one or mixed media one. That would look cute, right?
Cute home decor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I can sit on a bathroom vanity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is the box, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions regarding any of these products, visit crafter'shome.com. I think Carrie might have a link. And the box is a Prima box.
I love more.
Hi, Lemore. The box is a Prima box. It's a vintage Prima box. They're still available, so if you guys would like to purchase some, email me, frank@primamarketinginc.com. If you're a retailer and would like to purchase some of these boxes, we do have them available, as well as the Crafter's Home selection. If your store would like to pick up this selection of products, email me, frank@primamarketinginc.com, and we'll get you set up with these products. They're fantastic products to have in your store. They're best sellers, right, Benny? And they're really beautiful. I mean, look at what we just made with just a few items. Any questions?
Now, we'll be doing this again next week, correct?
Yes, we are going to do this for the next 4 weeks. We're going to have, every Wednesday, I'm going to be creating a project using these same items. So I can give you 4 different ideas with the same products. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. So,
you know, maybe next time we'll do cards and tags. You know, you guys, I love to do tags and cards. Maybe we'll do a layout. Maybe we'll do something with mixed media. Who knows? But for the next 4 weeks, we're going to be doing this at the same time, 11 a.m. We're still going to have our Tuesday shows. We're still going to have our Thursday shows. This is just a special edition 4-week show for Crafter's Home. So, you know, make sure you guys join us if you guys have time. And remember, this is all recorded so you guys can catch us all the time on Ustream and YouTube. Any questions before we go to lunch? Sharon just called me frat book.
I think it's Frank Ops.
Thank you, thank you. Congrats to the winner. I know we had a winner. Oh, tomorrow live with Prima. I'm not sure who's on. I'm trying to figure out. Carrie, you might know.
Carrie would know.
Oh, Carrie's on. Carrie's going to do a really beautiful album. I just remembered. So Carrie's going to create a really beautiful album using the Lisa Gibbons collection. Oh, yeah, Sharon, it's Frankie, baby. Do I have a blog? Yes. Carrie, can you share my blog really quick? And then someone says stringy layout next time, Frank. Stringy layout. Oh,
Stringy?
Oh, I know what they mean. It's a thing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Any other questions? Oh, thank you, Sunbeam, for coming. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, come to Carrie's class. That album is gorgeous. I love that album she made. I'm so jealous. I'm going to take it from her when I see it. Any other questions? Thank you guys for coming, and thank you for all the Crafter's Home stores that came. If you have any questions regarding any of these products or anything you saw today, be sure to email me. Thank you, thank you. Any other questions? They want my blog. I think I can type it from here. Thank you. I know, I don't... Oh, there we go. Thank you, Anna. She always has my blog. I can't believe we finished this in an hour and a half.
Yeah,
You know,
it
took me a whole day to come up with this, so you guys are lucky, you know, because once I come up with it, I can replicate it very easily. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, thank you so much for coming, and we're gonna go because my stomach is grumbling. I can hear it the whole show. All right, thank you guys so much, and make sure to tune in next week and tomorrow and Tuesday and next Wednesday. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.